From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 28th, 2022. As Israel's President Isaac Herzog is readying for his historic visit Sunday to the United Arab Emirates, reports today that he could be taking another historic step soon. The president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, told a local television station this week that Herzog would visit Turkey in February, something he said could open a new chapter in relations between Turkey and Israel, telling Turkey's NTV channel that he was ready to take steps in Israel's direction in all areas. There has been no comment or confirmation of such a visit from Herzog's office. Relations between Israel and Turkey have been strained for over a decade, though there have been some recent signs of warming. U.S. Ambassador to Israel Tom Nides announced this week that he inaugurated an ambassadorial working group on the Abraham Accords and normalization agreements. First of many meetings he tweeted about on Wednesday with our outstanding partners. Let's get to work. In that meeting, Nides hosted Emirati Ambassador to Israel Mohammed Al-Khaja, Bahrain's Ambassador to Israel Khaled Al-Jalama, Morocco's Ambassador to Israel Abderrahim Beyoud, Israel's Foreign Ministry Director Alon Ushpiz, and a representative of the State Department's Near Eastern Affairs Bureau in Washington. Well, a school board in McMinn County, Tennessee, voted earlier this month to remove the Pulitzer Prize-winning graphic novel Mouse from all of its schools. Mouse was written by Art Spiegelman about his father's experience during the Holocaust, and it is known as a cornerstone of school Holocaust education. The board objected to what they called bad language in the book and nudity, which refers to a tiny drawing of the author's mother, though like all of the other Jews depicted in the book, she is illustrated as a mouse, the Nazis as cats. The board said it was not against Holocaust education, but that this was not the appropriate book for it. In response, the U.S. Holocaust Museum tweeted on Wednesday that Mouse has played a vital role in educating about the Holocaust through sharing detailed and personal experiences of victims and survivors. The American Jewish Committee said the school board's decision to ban the novel just days before Holocaust Remembrance Day is shameful. It's our collective responsibility, they wrote, to convey the lessons of the Holocaust to future generations. The board must reverse its decision immediately. And in honor of International Holocaust Remembrance Day yesterday, landmarks here in the U.S., including many in New York City, were lit up in yellow, and cities around the world paid tribute as well, with memorials lit up from Athens to Ankara, from Bogota to Zagreb, to remember the atrocities of the Shoah. And over 120,000 people from around the world joined an initiative from Israel's Holocaust Remembrance Center, Yad Vashem, to pay their tributes to Holocaust victims in the I Remember Wall campaign, which had individuals from across the globe sign up and have their names randomly matched with the name of a Holocaust victim, then posted together on the wall, an opportunity to connect with individual victims and to act as an ambassador of memory. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, January the 28th. Coming up at 6 o'clock, it's live Shabbat services from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. At 8:30, it's the film Victor Young Perez, who was a Tunisian Jewish boxing champion at the time of the Nazi occupation of Paris. At 10:30, a replay of the Hampton Synagogue services, followed by a replay from Central Synagogue. And coming up next, a look at this week's Torah portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 28th, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.